What's going on, everybody? It's PapaStones coming back with another video. You know what time it is. It's Market Watch Wednesday. We're going to jump right into this bad boy. So we got jump to light speed displays at 80. Yeah, 80. Okay. Twilight, that seems low. I think it's 53. Yep. Okay, got to click on it. 53. Spark probably at like 80, 90 if I had to guess. Yep, 80, 90-ish. And shadows, where are you, shadows? Oh, there you are. And shadows at 80. Shadows are still fetching a decent price, apparently. People are trying to pick stuff up from them, from what I can see. We definitely have a change or a shift in what we see on the front page here. We got Luke Skywalker at the top of the table again. $37. It's creeping back up. I'm curious if it's because there was a Luke top 8, or if people are just assuming it'll be better in the new meta. But who knows? Same with Cad Bane here. Second highest unit currently. 2241. The price tag hasn't really changed too much. However, they have been selling very well since the Django ban. I'm wondering if people are looking to be on the Cad Bane hype train. Falcon also still looking at $40, which is crazy, but Han is still playable. Quinlan is still good. Django's banned, so it makes sense. We have Darth Vader here creeping back up, also on the front page now at 30. Let's see, they've been kind of selling a little bit. Not too crazy, though. Maybe there's decks in it. What is this? Okay, if anyone can tell me why this is a $16 card, feel free. I get it, it's playable, right? Sabine popped back up and they're technically on this. $16? No chance. That's kind of nuts. Old Bob Fett also back up on the top at 20 though. That's pretty nice. What else do we have? Vigilance same. Poe Dameron's kind of back to normal-ish, right? Speed's popping back up. DL's also skyrocketing. What? Hot Shots for 18 to 19-ish dollars. Hot Shot's great, right? Like, it's played pretty frequently. A lot of decks are on it, but $20 for a rare. This kind of, we might be back on the buy the Shadows of the Galaxy box hype train if these prices are staying. That's nutty. Moving on, though. Devastator's actually still holding better than I thought it would. $23 isn't too crazy, considering, at least for me, I haven't really seen it do much of anything since then. Same with P-Bomb. Dude, the rares in this jump to light speed are going nuts. $12 is the cheapest you can buy a regular no glory. I mean, I don't know what's going on right now. These rares are out of hand. $20 for Dev isn't too crazy, though. I think Dev's a good card. Died down from the hype a little bit. Still, $20 is not bad. We're going to move on to the next page, though, because, oh my God. They can't keep getting away with this. All right, so new strategy. I've lied. You're buying regular boxes of jump to light speed. $80. And the near mints of these are 13. The what's it's called was expensive. The other what's it's called was expensive. That's nuts, dude. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. We're gonna skip over just because I saw this out of the corner of my eye. Speed's Masterpiece for $10 in regular. Do they even have? Yeah, this is just mint, no foil. See, because I think the foil versions of all these cards are cheaper because there was so much of it in circulation with the Carbonite. I could be wrong, though. Let's talk about some other cards, though. We got Kylo's Tie, still holding in a pretty decent price. 26. It went down a little bit. Yeah, it definitely died down after the Django nerf or ban or whatever. But it's still a super good card, right? Super playable ship, so not too bad. Han Solo is actually seeing a bit more play than I thought. I mean, I think it's a good card, but I didn't really know if it would have a good spot. But it's actually doing pretty decent, so it's not too surprising. Now there are two of them. I'm kind of on this, actually. I'm not playing it currently, but immediately my mind kind of jumped ahead to next set, which is odd. But with the Qui-Gon Jinn, I was thinking of some super cheese, right? You play a force unit, you play this the next turn, you play a 5-cost force unit, then you can bounce that 5-cost force unit back to your hand for your 4-cost force unit for free, right? So sure, you're only getting a 4-drop, but then next turn, follow-up, right? You swing in with the 4-cost, you bounce it back to hand, you play a 3-cost for free, and then you can pay your 4-cost regular price. There's cheeky stuff I'm cooking up, right? It's kind of convoluted, but it's there. Moving on, though, we got Snoke. Blue Villain Control's been doing pretty decent. So Snoke's probably still good. What else do we got? Command Double Aspect Stuff's cracked. As Tradition, Darksaber. I wonder if these went back up at all. I think they've been this price for a while. Yeah, they've kind of stayed here. I mean, even if Sabine's back on them, I don't think it matters too much. A lot of people are on Bamboozle right now, too. Cunning, same concept as Command. Commandeer at $8 is kind of surprising. I don't know. I haven't done enough testing to guarantee it, but there's not a lot of 6-drop vehicles that people are playing now that Django's gone. So it might start to phase out a little bit, just because you won't get as much value from it. Hey, speaking of the devil, we got foil Ahsoka for $3 cheaper. People really hate foils in this game. I get it, people are worried about the bending and stuff, but it's like, you can flatten them out, you can double sleeve. There's so many ways around it. Like, same with Luke here. It's cheaper in foil, but still $13. If you got Luke's, honestly, if it were me, I'd be moving those. Like, that's a crazy price tag for that. I don't see it, but maybe. I guess it is a force unit also, bear in mind, so maybe it has some weight to it. It's actually kind of hard to say, but we don't see rares get that high, generally speaking. We've only ever really seen Hotshot at that price, and Hotshot's in like every deck that can play it, so I don't know. Home one, kind of dipping back down. Near mint foil damaged. Near mint. I don't hate Green Han. I don't hate Green Hero. $9 isn't a bad pickup for this. Unity of Purpose is not a $10 card by any sense of the means. I guess people really like that Rex combo deck, but $10 for this is steep. It's not a good deck by any means. It's just kind of interesting, It's almost like if you guys remember from like set 2 when Tarkin, Grand Moff Tarkin Yellow came out, and it caught so many people by surprise, and it ended up doing really well. And then once people knew what it was doing and people started playing it on a more serious note, it quit working like almost entirely. That's the same thing, I think, as Rex. It does not have the legs to be a good deck without the surprise factor, if you ask me. Just a little bit there, but old TDR, see the fall off. I mean, it's still $3-ish for banned cards. Not that bad. Crate Dragon, however, not seeing a lot of action. Still not bad, though. $12 isn't crazy. Let's move on to the next page. Sneak Attack, kind of irrelevant. Hyde and Versio. This is... oof. Okay, $5. Jump to Lightspeed rare, I guess. Whatever. It's a good card. It's in Gar, right? That's kind of the only place for it right now, but it's still good. Like I'm saying, I think if you got money burning a hole in your pocket and you want to open some packs, I'd say Jump to Lightspeed might be the vibe. The rares are at crazy prices right now. Still an AT Hauler, $750. Not really doing anything because Kazuda's not doing anything. It's also kind of not really a good spot for it with all the Tarkentown and control decks running around. The other one of this was at 20. I didn't even click on it. Got to keep in mind force units for next set, so maybe not a bad hold, but maybe also not good. It's kind of debatable. Better check on my boy Lando, the only showcase that I've ever owned. $78. That's not bad. Has anyone bought him? Oh, yeah, someone bought him at 65, not at 78. So, oh well. Radiant 7. I'm trying to find. Without Dark Raid, I think this card's a lot worse, but still a good card in a sense. Just kind of not too crazy, I guess. Moving on. What do we got on page 5 here? Spark Rebellion's actually kind of booming back. What the Okay, it's not kind of booming back up. It did boom back up. $6. Okay. That's interesting. I don't really know why. I guess since the meta is now for sure hero, right? Spark's good, but Darth Maul here, still kind of a bad card, but $6 for a force user isn't too crazy. Might be worth picking up if you don't have them. Hypers, blah blah blah. Ewing, the hill we will die on. The hill we will die on. $5. I told you, good card. I tried telling you. I mean, whatever. You don't want to listen. That's fine. Also, side note, I feel like everything we've looked at is through the roof right now. K2's back to 6. That's near mint foil, though. I mean, we don't like foils, apparently. $6 still. Okay. I like foils. Art Quentin's, though, being a $5 Shadows rare now is nuts. This is Shadows, right? Yeah, it is Shadows. Granted, I guess Piet's more viable, but didn't think we'd see that. What else we got? A bunch of different variants of cards. Maul back up to 5-ish. I mean, it's kind of in here. It's worth experimenting. I know a boy in the chat, Hiking Cucumber, really wants me to get on that CAD green. So I will test it out, don't you worry. And now the question is, how am I going to test it out? Am I going CAD green 30? Or am I going like CAD data vault and playing more top end? I don't know yet. I'll have to figure something out. Just a little tangent for you. Han Weekly Play at $21 is pretty cool. Is anyone buying these? Yeah, they've been selling actually. It's cool looking. I have one. Only one though. Ayala Force Tag, right? Good ECL target. Not a bad pickup, I think, in the current state. Death Star Planes, I think, is bad card. Commandeer, Hyper Ghost isn't doing anything. Okay, Hyperspace No Glory is cheaper than regular No Glory, and this isn't foil. It's only one, I guess. The rest of them are all about the same, but it's bizarre. I don't know what's going on with the world right now. Buy your jump to light speed boosters apparently, and look for some good hits on the rares. Annihilator, not really the meta for it. However, in Bosk, I could see a world where they side deck this, but at the same time, it's like if you're siding this in Bosk, you're playing another control deck, and realistically 99% of control versus control matchups, you're just milling each other. You're not dealing enough damage with your units, but maybe I'm wrong, who knows. I think Jedi Lightsaber might honestly be an okay pickup right now, which is crazy because I'm generally an upgrade hater, but with all the Force stuff coming out, right, this card's probably playable. It's already sees some action with Anakin and stuff. So for $1.70, it's not too crazy if you ask me personally. Home one, kind of negligible. Trench Run hasn't done anything either, so we're going to skip over those. We're just going to move on to the next page. We got Tech Regular Edition at $5. $5. Good card. Good card. I can understand why. Bob Fett's okay. Hyperspace foil. Hyperspace foil, $17. Regular non-foil, non-hyperspace, $16. Don't like. There you go. Still your regulars, not your hyperspace foils. I'm surprised Wrecker's still only $3 with how much people were considering Sabine popping up, and considering it has kind of popped up in some of the smaller events. I figure Wrecker's a good enough card to be higher than that. Kia Audi, same concept as the other stuff we've been rambling about. It's force. Basically, if it has a force tag on it, it has the possibility to be good with the new force stuff. So if you own it, or if it's cheap and you want to hold it, it's probably decent to do so. Grievous is sad, as tradition. $4. Wish this card was better. I can't believe a 4/4 is not playable. I'm curious. No, I don't know, because they're planning on making units more bulky, but I figure, like, without Tarkentown around, maybe Grievous is better, but I don't know. Maybe it's just never going to see the limelight. Bazine for $4. Another good Shadows rare. Good card, right? It makes sense. The Day 2 Kylo, not even going to click on that. Black one hasn't done anything. Moving on. Endless Legions. Yeah, there we go. $4 though. I mean, if you want to get on that Yoda train, you gotta do it. Anything else? So these are actually kind of a decent price tag. The weekly play Chewbacca. I actually have an extra one of these, which is ironic, because there's like a bunch I don't have at all, or only have one of, because like I only generally go to locals once a week. But I have 4 of these, so I don't know. It is what it is. Can't complain. Kira, the Shadows rare at $4. No surprise there. What else do we have here? More promos, more yada yada. Kylo Ren. I still don't like this card for the most part, but it falls into the category that we've been saying, right? It's a Force user. Next set, it could shine. Scramble Fighters is pretty garbage, if you ask me. I'm surprised it's this expensive. What else we got? Anything good here in the close? Nothing too crazy. Ahsoka's a Force unit. It's $3. Starhawk, only good for what's it's called. I'm curious about this Executor. $2.50? No way. Get it down to 50 cents and we'll talk. Yeah, that's it. What else? Gotta go up to the classic. I was just thinking, actually, while I pull this up. This is the face of the Market Watch, 100%, right? But what are we gonna do once rotation happens and this bad boy's out? Then I have to have a new Market Watch face, so it's going to be a sad day when we get there, but we got time. Thanks for watching, as always. Make sure to drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you're buying, what you're selling, whatever it may be. I'm always free to chat. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.